Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. In this Christmas season, I want to really thank you for the support you have given me this year. I really appreciate it. You have stayed with me through my voice changes. Hopefully, I'm getting back on track. I'm continuing to work with the doctor, but I didn't want to just give up. So I appreciate you staying with me and listening to the videos. I hope that you will have a blessed Christmas, that you won't get depressed, that you won't spend too much money, because that's really not the reason for the season, and that we recognize that this is a commercially driven season, started out being about one thing and ending up being about something else. But I hope that you will observe the season for the purpose that it was given to us, and not something that was imposed upon us so somebody else could make money. All things in moderation, and hopefully the main focus of the season will be family, friends, and most of all, the faith that has sustained us through these years. Okay, y'all, so thank you again for all of your support. I came across this picture on my Facebook page, and I just couldn't resist. This is a picture that is familiar with a lot of us, especially if you grew up in the church. These are the proud, strong, yes, strong, disciplined, don't take any mess, we're going to run this church and we're going to run it right, women of the whatever Baptist church or Methodist church or Church of God in Christ, whatever. But these are the women. These women are the backbone of the church that they belong to. And you see they're sitting down on the front row because they feel like they have earned their right to sit there on that front row. And don't think they're not critiquing that pastor, because they are. They are sitting there in their beautiful suits and matching hats. Two of them have on their white corsages, so that might mean anything. They might be the president of the usher board and the president of the missionary society, but those white corsages are there for a reason. They represent something important to those women. And look at that fan, and with the picture of Dr. Martin Luther King, and you cannot tell those sisters anything. This is our culture. They represent survival. They represent the ones who came through the tragedy of that transatlantic slave trade. These women feel like they are important. In another place and time, these women would have represented something important to their village, to their people. These women might be maids. They might be cleaning up a white person's house, or cleaning up the Holiday Inn, or cooking at the restaurant, or cooking at some white person's house. But that doesn't take away from their self-esteem and the pride that they have in themselves, because they have worked their fingers to the bone. And they got a husband somewhere. If they're not dead, they're somewhere in that church. That husband's a deacon somebody or a trustee somebody. They got a husband, and they have worked to build a life for themselves, and they've educated children. I guarantee it, because you can tell the look of pride and self-respect in the demeanor of those women. When people say Black Americans don't have culture, they don't know what culture is. This is our culture. The church, the way they're dressed, their mannerisms, all of that is your culture. This is our culture. And this picture brings back so many fond memories and happy memories of church. This could be my mama, my grandmama, my great-grandmama, and many others too. So these are the church ladies. These are the backbones of our communities. They ran the PTA. They had a civic and savings club. They went to club meeting twice a month and saved money so that at Christmas time they dispersed that club and they brought home their club money. And we all had a good Christmas. Compliments of that civic and savings club. This is our culture. No, everybody didn't have the same experience, but this was very prevalent in the South. So this is picture number 1. And then I came across this picture. These women, again, sitting up in church with their hats on and their jewelry and their fancy suits, and you can't tell them anything. But look at what the caption says. They have $1.3 million worth of peppermint candy between them. And I had to laugh because my mother used to carry peppermint candy to church. Matter of fact, I have my mother's Bible. So when I got the Bible, I opened the cover of the Bible up, and inside the cover were several pieces of peppermint candy. So of course, I keep them as souvenirs. This is my mother. This is my memory of my mother. But I thought for the longest time that my mother was the only person who had peppermint candy in her pocketbook that she ate during church. So when I moved to another town and joined another church, I discovered that my mother was not alone in that practice. But I also discovered that all preachers were not as patient as my mother's pastor. One Sunday, the pastor got up and he was talking, and then when they started rattling that paper when the preacher gets up to preach, or maybe it's because it gets quieter in the church, so you can hear it. You can hear them trying to ease the paper open, trying to sneak and eat the candy, because you can't hear it when the choir is singing or something else is going on. But the minute the pastor gets up to talk, you can hear it. So one Sunday, our pastor got up. Those old ladies started rattling that paper, and the pastor stopped, and he said, "Now, y'all just go on and open the peppermint candy, because sitting up there trying to sneak and open it, you're making more noise than if you would just go on and open up the candy and eat it." And so that was funny to me. But this is a part of the tradition in some of these churches. So y'all let me know if you know anything about this peppermint candy, because it is in my mother's church, in churches that I have belonged to, there have been a section of little old ladies with peppermint candy in their pocketbook, and they gonna eat that candy throughout church. And so I'm not sure what So anyway, this is an aspect of the Black American culture. These are our mamas and grandmas and great-grandmas, and one day, and sometimes, it's us. They're going to go to church, they're going to pray, they're going to read the scriptures, they're going to read the Bible, they're going to shout if they want to, but they're going to eat that peppermint candy. And this lady, this looks like one of them looks like she might be reading the back of the Sunday school book, I guess. But they're sitting there with those fancy hats on, and those women don't feel like they're poor. They don't feel like they don't have a self-esteem problem. These are the mothers of the church of the African American people in the United States of America. They are proud. They are stern. Some of them have raised 10 children, and all of them turned out okay. They represent the best of who we are. So y'all, I just wanted to do this video because I saw those pictures, and they just brought back so many memories. But let me know what you think about it. If you know something about this, let me know. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. And as always, have a great day.